Ever wonder how someone chooses to be an artist? Or what it even takes to be an artist? Frankie Ferraro is one of many aspiring artists.
I'm a senior, and my major is graphic design.
Frankie is a student at the college at Brockport. However, he didn't always choose art as his major.
I realized that I had a knack for art back when I was a freshman. I took a drawing course. It turned out pretty well. After I took that drawing course, I really decided that that was way better than being undecided. I felt that that's where my heart was. I originally came to Brockport with the intent to be a teacher, and Brockport is the teacher's school, so that was just the perfect choice. Plus, it was close to home. I'd say that my artistic influences are whatever I can get my hands on. Like, I love space, I love the stars, so that was like an influence for this. Some of my graphic design work, well, a lot of my graphic design work or digital work is primarily based on video games that I've played or movies that I love.
Frankie offers a unique style of graffiti art, where he combines multiple colors and creative techniques to make beautiful portraits of stars and planets.
Some of my favorite things that I've made are definitely these. I love my space spray painting things. They're just fun to look at, fun to make, but I also have posters that I've made, digital artworks for video games. Those are some of my favorite too. Printed out large scale, they're really cool looking.
Like any artist, Frankie has a certain ritual.
When I start working on a new project, I really like it to be quiet. I like to be by myself. If it's graphic design and it's digital and I'm working on the computer, I like to sit in the kitchen at a comfortable seat, get my laptop, get some music playing, and just really have, like, to be in my own world. If I'm spray painting, I gotta be outside, it's gotta be sunny. It's just gotta be like a really tranquil day to really get in the mood and like feel.
Frankie commutes to the college at Brockport, where the majority of his graphic design classes are located in the Tower of Fine Arts. Although living at home allows Frankie to work in his preferred environment, it also brings hardships, learning to balance school, art, and work.
Being a graphic design major is school for me, so doing artwork is like studying, and working on a project is my homework. And I can usually make my homework into a fun project, so it's never too hard to keep working. It's the classes that are not graphic design or art, and there's no project. If there's a paper, those are the ones that I'm going to push to the last minute usually.
But Frankie's biggest challenge?
Meeting deadlines. That's never fun, to be last minute working on your project. It's tough and it's a scary motivator, and then when you get too close to the end of your deadline and you rush, it doesn't come out very well. Living on campus definitely affects my work, because when you're on campus, you're surrounded by a bunch of kids your age, and it's much more difficult to stay focused than it is living at home, where I'm kind of away from the typical college life. I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a good thing, because it's good to be right there with the people that your work is targeted to, but it's nice to have a place to get away and really focus. I definitely doubt doing this as a career frequently. It's hard to find a job. It's not something that is easy to advertise yourself for. Some people will stereotype you as just some artsy-fartsy kind of guy, and you don't know what you're talking about, and they'll definitely try to take advantage of you, but it is a valuable asset to any business.
Like any other career, there are times where doubt can set in. But when your work speaks for itself, anything is possible.